Hi guys, and welcome to the Ace Tanker for the Chinu, the Tier 5 Japanese medium tank. Now, if you're a follower on my stream, you'll know that I'm not a big fan of Japanese tanks, so as soon as I got the Ace Tanker on this tank, I sold it! But the other reason this game was nice was because not only was it an Ace Tanker and my final game in the Chinu, it was also the final game I needed to get the Super Pershing mission finished and get all the XP on the Japanese tanks done, which enabled me to get the gold from the Super Pershing mission to buy the AT-15A, which is a tank that's okay, it's not bad. It's better than I was expecting. But anyway, let's get back to this. We are here on Siegfried Line. I'm platooned with Bringy and Skunkmeister, and it was a game that was played off stream, so it's the first time you guys will have seen this. It's a 74%er, so even though I'm in a tank that needs to be played passively, I need to play aggressively in this game simply because if I don't, the game is going to pass me by and there's not going to be that much damage to go around. It's also a Tier 6 game, although there are only 3 Tier 6s on the enemy team. However, 2 of them are KV-1Ss who are platooned, so I need to watch out for those. Here we go. So I start off and again, you can see that the tank is not exactly fast for a medium tank. And I start to think about heading north, and then I decide, you know what, actually I'm just going to go south. I've got binocs on this tank, maybe I can get some spots. So I'm going to move up to the corner at the bottom of D5, put my binocs in action, and see if I can get some early spots. So I'm going to set up on this corner, try and cover as much of my tank as I can. Skunkmeister's moved up in his Su-85, but I tell him that this is not exactly a good position for him, so he decides to relocate. Our Su-85B decides to YOLO straight down the map and starts taking fire and is then taken out by an enemy Hetzer. So I know there's an enemy Hetzer down here. So again, I'm going to sit still, let my binocs kick in and see if I can spot anything. We've got a Cromwell, a T1 Heavy, PZ4 and an AMX-40 moving up through the field. So I know I'm going to get spots sometime soon. An Orl V39 is spotted. Miss my first shot. Get my second shot in. He's retreating, but third shot goes in and then he gets into cover. So I'm not quite sure who spotted him. He was well out of my view range, so I decide, okay, I'm going to relocate, and then a Chinu appears. He's moving into cover, so I rush my shot before being fully aimed and don't get a hit in. I'm wondering if he's going to reverse, but it's very, very quiet in town. Bringy is here in his KV-220, and there's a Chiha, or Chihi. I pop around the corner, and ninja my first kill of the game. A whole 88 damage for that kill. And I decide to flank. There seem to be a lot of enemy tanks in the middle, but very few on the 5-6 line, so I'm going to do some flanking. There's a BDR here. I've got a shot, but he reverses into cover. I don't have 6th sense on the tank, so but I'm sure I've been spotted. BDR is ignoring me. His turret is slowly turning, but I have time to shoot. His turret's looking at me, so rather than wait, I pop back into cover, then pop back out. And get another shot into him. So I did 100% damage for 650 hit points to that BDR. And a PZ-4H ambushes me. Nice play from him, but he gets taken out by our Cromwell. So our tanks are under pressure. Bringy's being taken out. Skunkmeister's been taken out. There are 2 KV-1Ss. They're platooned. I reckon I can sneak up. Get 2 shots into the back of the KV-1S. And unfortunately the other one was waiting for me. The other one set up an ambush, waited for me to come around the corner, was pre-aimed, and did what KV-1Ss do. 358 damage, leaving me on 16 hit points. And I decide, you know what? It's taken me time to get my tracks back up. He's going to be reloaded before I can get around to him again. So I do not want to engage a full health KV-1S. I'm wondering if I could flank him. But then changed my mind. There are tanks over on the other side of the map. So I'm going to do some flanking. No shots on the PZ-4D. KV-1 looked as if he was advancing, but they've dropped off radar. So I'm going to pop up to this corner and get into some sort of cover. Was thinking about flanking the Panzer IV, but decide against it. I'm only on 16 hit points. So what I could do is I could shoot through these bushes and get some shots into the KV-1. There's a good chance he can't spot me because I'm shooting from distance, but I pull back just in case. No shots through the archway. He's still there. So I get another couple of shots in. I'm blind shooting now. I'm wondering maybe I could track him. We've completely surrounded the enemy. And I'm about to move away, and oh, it turns out that I had actually tracked the KV-1. So get another shot in, and then the T-40 moves in front of me. So I miss my killing opportunity. I'm up to 1700 damage. That KV-1S who put a big shot into me is still there, hanging around the middle. He's advancing, so I wonder if I can shoot him through the gap. Yes, I can. But unfortunately I bounce, even though I was aiming at his weak strip. His turret was turning towards me, so I pull back. And then I notice he's advancing. I'm wondering if he's going to come around the corner, or maybe if he's left the end of his tank hanging out. This T1 is in my way, but yes, the back of the KV-1S is hanging around the corner. I've tracked him, he's in place. 1 shot, 2 shots, 3 shots for the kill. So that's both KV-1Ss taken out, 2020 damage and 4 kills. So there we have it, Mastery Badge in the Chinu, the Tier 5 Japanese medium tank. I can't see what other medals, if there were any, because What Replay seems to be doing this on quite a few replays recently. But I finished top on XP with 1153, 2140 damage, so one of my blind shots did go in and tracked the KV-1. I fired 25 shots, 22 hits, 20 penetrations. So as much as I dislike Japanese tanks, the guns on Japanese tanks seem to be quite good. I received 2 hits and both of those went in, so that's pretty much standard for Japanese tanks. I spotted 1, damaged 7, destroyed 4, and did 46 assistance damage, so not much there. I earned 36,000 credits and 1729 XP. It wasn't my first game of the day. As I say, I was just finishing up the Super Pershing mission. So there you go. Couldn't wait to get out of this tank, and now I can. Yes, so on to the Tier 6. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.